Imagine living with a mind that never stays quiet. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, your thoughts keep chasing you. This is the story of a young man searching for peace. In a quiet valley surrounded by tall mountains, there lived a 24-year-old man named Marco. But Marco had a problem. His mind was never still, from morning till night. His thoughts kept running like a storm that never stopped. Regrets from the past, fears about the future, and endless what-ifs filled his head. Even when he tried to rest, his mind refused. He couldn't sleep properly, he couldn't feel joy, and slowly, he forgot what peace even felt like. One day, Marco heard something unusual. People spoke about a wise old man who lived in a remote hill village. They said he was once a respected psychologist in the city, a man who helped countless people find clarity and calm in their lives. But now he had left everything behind and chosen a simple life close to nature. Some said he still guided those who truly needed help for the first time in a long while. Marco felt hope. Maybe he can help me, he thought. And without wasting time, he set out on a long journey into the hills. After days of travel, he finally reached the village. It was peaceful, silent, almost magical. In front of a small house covered with green vines, the old man sat quietly, eyes closed, completely still. He looked like someone who had nothing left to worry about. Marco stepped forward and spoke softly. "Sir, my mind is always restless. I can't stop thinking. I feel tired, lost, and overwhelmed. Please teach me how to find peace." The old man slowly opened his eyes and smiled. Not a big smile, but a calm, knowing one. He stood up and said, "If you want peace, first, you must understand your mind." Then he handed Marco a glass filled with water, right to the very top. Not a single drop more could fit. "Take this glass," the old man said. "Walk to the end of the village and come back." Then he added, "But remember, you must not spill even one drop." Marco was confused, but he agreed. He held the glass carefully and started walking. The path was crowded. People were talking loudly. Children were playing. Dogs were barking. Shops were busy. Life was happening all around him, but Marco noticed none of it. His eyes stayed fixed on the water. Every step, slow, careful, controlled. He was fully focused. After some time, he returned. Not a single drop had fallen. "I did it," Marco said with relief. The old man nodded and asked, "While you were walking, did you see the children playing? Did you hear the noise? The barking dogs? The people?" Marco paused, then shook his head. "No, I didn't notice anything. I was only focused on the glass." The old man smiled again and said softly, "That is the answer you were searching for. When your mind is fully focused on the present moment, there is no space left for fear, no space for regret, no space for unnecessary thoughts. For a few minutes, you were not thinking about your past, not worrying about your future. You were simply here, and in that moment, your mind became peaceful." Marco stood still, as if something inside him had finally clicked. Peace wasn't somewhere far away. It wasn't something to chase. It was always there, hidden beneath his uncontrolled thoughts. He bowed his head and said, "Now I understand. If I want peace, I must learn to stay in the present moment." The old man didn't say anything. He simply smiled. The sun was setting. Birds were returning home. And for the first time in a long time, Marco felt calm.